Alright, so in this one, we're gonna do if Germany won World War I. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get the German Empire flag, and we're gonna start out like this. So it's 1912, and everyone's like starting to tense up against each other, and Britain and Germany are in between an arms race, meaning that they're building up their army, like racing, competing to build, like get their army stronger, as well as navy. Not really air force, cause well, there was blimps and stuff, or no, they were airships. Those like big air balloon things. Anyway, but after a couple of years in 1914, the the Sarajevo incident, killing the Archduke of Austria-Hungary, Franz Ferdinand, was assassinated, and they wanted to declare war on Serbia, but they protected them, and they protected them, but then Britain and France both joined in on the Russian side, but they noticed that Germany had a military that was double the strength of Britain, France, and Russia. Britain's army is mainly like their army and their colonies and dominions and stuff. So, yeah. So they're like, okay, if you help us defeat Austria, then make sure that we'll give you land there, and we'll call World War I over. So they start thinking, do they betray their friend for land, or do they just attack them? Now, after a lot of thinking, they decide to protect their friend. So that's bad news for everyone, as they start. Oh no, where is the proper color? Oh wait. No, that isn't it. Oh, whatever. Anyway, so the Germans decide that they should defend there and focus on Russia, because at this time Russia was unorganized and weak, and it took them like not that they expected them to take a long time in real World War I, but it didn't, because they mobilized pretty fast. So, but in this one they are slow, and Germany's able to steam roll through them. And eventually, after reaching to here, Finland, I think that's the same color as Austria-Hungary. Finland declares independence. Why can't I never get these easily? So they declare independence, meaning that actually helps the Germans a lot, as they continue to push. Now Romania joins, but we all knew that they were going to join, and Bulgaria decides to get land from them, saying that, okay, how about we join with you guys, and then Serbia collapses. It's basically just just basically just goes like this. But Greece does hold on to these for a while before the Ottomans join. Now they still hold on to these, but just barely. They even make a push there, but they're still on the defense for the most part. Now Russia gets pushed back out of Crimea, and the Austrians decide that they're going to make a Ukrainian puppet. So they start forming said puppet, and they form it around by here. Germany even gives them some land, and this is their puppet. But no, that's the same color as that. No, I'm pretty sure that's the same color as that. But then Belarus declares independence, and this is when things start going downhill for Russia. So now that that happened, Russia basically just surrendered because they don't want to lose any more land. And now that they've already lost their czar before this, and now their government isn't proved unworthy. Now they're communists. And the first thing, and second thing is Austria-Hungary's like, we don't need you anymore. Go live on your own. We don't care what happens to you. And Russia sees that as an opportunity to yeah. Well, the Soviet Union, I should say, because this did happen in real life after the World War I, well, the Great War. And then they just also do that. Now on the Western Front, Germany pushes into Belgium, like they would do, and they just go through it with ease. And they push down to there, and Spain decides to join in on the Entente, as well as Portugal, and Germany doesn't know why that is. Germany's clueless at this point. And Paris is like right on that province right there. But anyway, Franco-Spanish and Portuguese troops slow down their offensive, and Paris is safe for now. And they even start to push them back. Now on the Italian front, Austria has actually pushed them further than the Arno River. They've been doing better than they would do. And after that, Sardinia, seeing that things are being bad and not good, decides that we're going to declare independence, and we're also going to help you. So after this happens, they surrender, and peace treaty is this gets taken from Austria, and then the new Italian Republic gets to have the rest, which Sardinia just decided that monarchy wasn't the best thing, so they said the new Italian Republic. So the new Italian Republic is formed, and they're out the war. But luckily, Austria didn't puppet them, so France has a sigh of relief, meaning that they don't have to worry about a second front. Now Britain also starts joining in, and they start a naval landing right there, which pushes them. And Paris is still okay, like it's still chilling over there. But they eventually get pushed, and they come to a peace agreement because even though they're getting pushed, they're only getting pushed because they were mainly trying to get Italy out, and all their troops are going to be coming flooding back out. So to make a peace agreement, they get to occupy Belgium, and then these guys. So this is basically what will happen, but there's going to be. She's on my lap. Okay. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Anyway, so now this is basically what borders kind of look like now. So everything's just different, but Germany's not done with their expansion. Now they made a deal with France and Britain that they weren't involved with any of their expansion. And they invade the Netherlands, and then they invade here, so they can have more access to the sea. And they also for them to have like a just in case Britain breaks that rule and embargoes them. So now they have like a better supply route. But that solves like for iron and stuff, but that doesn't solve for any other resources like food and stuff that they desperately need. Well, that they would desperately need if that happens. So what they do is do they take these islands. Not sure why they just want to take them. They start a plan with Austria that they're gonna have like they're basically gonna work together since Italy's out the war now, and since they basically control this. Oh wait, Italian colonies aren't. Anyway, so okay, before we get to the main point on trying to find plans to prevent an embargo, we're going to split the colonies up. So Germany already has a quite a large number of colonies, but they do get some. Now they do split Italian Somalia. So Germany gets the southern half, and then Austria gets the northern half, and then Austria also gets this. And this is what you see here. Basically disgusting. Now, for the Ottoman Empire, since they did join, I didn't focus on this, but they did, in the peace deal, they did demand for this. And also this. others took that from Russia. I think that was Turkish. I'm not sure. Anyway, so some Spanish colonies were also taken. Germany took these ones, these islands, and this colony right here. Oh, that's very tiny. And Austria gets to have that. So now, this is basically what the borders would look like. Italy lost a lot of stuff. France, nah, not, no. Spain, yeah. Belgium, definitely. Russia, definitely. Now they're just the Soviet Union. Finland's independent. Denmark's out. Yeah, so a lot of these places are, out. Yeah, so now, but one thing is, Germany is still not done with their expansion. See, after that, the Central Powers stayed around for a little while until Turkey and Bulgaria decided that let's leave, and also let's just leave this. But when they did, Turkey started invading Bulgaria, and they puppeted Bulgaria, and they only got this, but still quite a lot. Except for that, they took that too. But and this, they might as well just take everything actually. And the Ottoman military is a lot stronger now, but not as strong as Germany's. But Germany and Austria best friends for life. They promised each other not to backstab each other. But at this time, Kaiser Wilhelm II dies, and now there's two people who want to take over Germany. Number one is Kaiser Wilhelm the third, not second, and then the other one is a bad man. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Adolf Hitler? Yeah, no. A lot of people so the votes came in. People around here voted for the Kaiser. So did people around here. Germany around here too. Munich for the fascists. Down here for the fascists. And so the winner is Kaiser Wilhelm III. So the Kaiser's won. So Germany stays an empire. Now also, Germany wants to expand their influence, down by here. So they're making they wanted to invade here because why not? So to make a deal of Austria, Italy, and France that they're gonna divide Switzerland between them, and they all agree saying okay. So France goes first, and they take that. Italy takes that, as well as come on, give it to me. Austria gets to have this and this, and Germany gets to have the rest. Because Germany loves gobbling up things. Anyway, so after Switzerland was carved up, a lot France was like, okay, thank you Germany for giving us that. Same with these three. But Germany had a secret plan. Now that they can touch them just in case they needed to go to war with them, they could. No, they just wanted to do it. Because why not? Yeah, why not do it? Anyway, speaking of the new Kaiser, since Germany is like much greater than it used to be, he started looking at this flag and like, you know, this flag just brings out something that makes me boring. Like something that makes it look like bland and stuff. So I go in and they changed the flag to this. And everyone's like, okay, well that's a good flag. Because not only did it have the same concept as the old one, it also had their eagle, their arms, the eagle arms on it too. And it made it look more detailed and stuff. Anyway, so after like a couple of months, something goes into the wrong direction. Hitler decides that um, he knows how to. He wants. He was. There was like a vote that people were like around. Like people were just demanding that they go, like, um, expand down south. Like people around here. Basically everywhere. So they can just. So Germany could like look better. So now Germany's dealing with a civil war. Now the first thing they do is they get rid of this because these two, that's West Berlin, that's East Berlin, which I should put down a thingy. I think it's right there, let me see. Yeah, it's directly on there. Nailed it. Anyway, so they get rid of this one, which was right there, which was super close to their capital. But these guys started to get real chunky. Now they eventually take Alsace-Lorraine, and they encircle whatever troops that were deployed around here. Now they call in Austria-Hungary to give them some aid, and they do by sending some troops there, and also by liberating that for them. Well, not really liberating, but helping them out. But these guys just end up start taking a lot more of Poland. So this is what's happening. So this is like the Polish front. Hamburg has been taken. They've managed to destroy these guys and these ones up here, but this one has gotten larger and they're struggling up there. They've even boosted their support here. Now Austria now sends more of their troops to help them out, and now the rebellions start holding here. Now this is when the full might of the German army comes in, because they were unorganized, so they decide that just give up that one and then fully organize. So the first thing that they do is they start pushing down by here with their northern troops. They're sort of like a better supply route because they had to do this. Then they started closing in on Hamburg, eventually like encircling it and just starving them to death. Now they can't really send supplies to there because of the Polish front because they took that. So they start by invading here and they start just pushing them. And on this side they start pushing too. And eventually the Polish front just collapses. Then they push up by here. These guys are done. These guys are done. And the Swiss part, the German part of Switzerland is completely controlled again now because of the because of the divisions that were there. Munich has been captured. Bavaria is under the Imperial's control once again. And eventually the fascists slash revolutionaries collapse. And then the German Empire is victorious because Imperials are better than fascists. Long live the Kaiser. Kaiserreich. Not Nazi. Fuck that stupid shit. Anyway, so this was one of the ideas I had in mind. But we're gonna do a continuation tomorrow because we have to go to bed soon. So, I'm going to save this and then tomorrow I'm gonna, when I come back. Have I just been recording for 27 minutes? It feels longer than that. Jeez. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a continuation tomorrow. So, right, I'm just gonna save it so you guys see that I saved it. No. Right, get rid of my paint so I don't paint on anything. Map config, save map. I'm just gonna name it Kaiser. I think it's Kaiser in German. I'm not sure. Oh, how about we save the map again? How about we name it? Wait, I have an idea. Don't know why it doesn't allow this, but Kaisers were better than Reich. They should really change that. There we go. Life finds a way, am I right? Right, so there's basically two of them. It's Kaiser. And I'm gonna leave. So,